When EMEFIELE'S wife was kidnapped, money used for the ransom was marked and the suspect got caught. Ejiofor speaks. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post or juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. Former Director of the Department of State Services (DSS), Mr. Ejiofor, has addressed the issue of kidnapping, emphasizing the complexities surrounding the government's stance against paying ransom. In an interview with Vanguard, Ejiofor said that when the wife of the former Central Bank Governor, EMEFIELE'S, was kidnapped, the money used for ransom was marked and it aided in the subsequent arrest of a suspect who kidnapped her. He suggested that an alternative approach could involve government supervision of ransom payment to gather vital information that would lead to the arrest of the criminals. However, Ejiofor acknowledged the challenges, noting that victims' families are always impatient due to the urgency of their loved ones' safety. He highlighted the difficulty of comprehending the government position against ransom until directly affected. Recognizing the dilemma faced by dealing with the traumatic experience of kidnapping, in Ejiofor's words, when EMEFIELE'S wife was kidnapped, money for ransom was earmarked and the suspect got caught, but victim families are always impatient. You don't blame them because they want their loved ones safe. If the police or government is telling you not to pay ransom, it is expected, but until you are affected, you will know whether to pay the ransom or not. Now, wow, it is not becoming a routine. Now, wow, in public domain, why not even say anyone involved in kidnapping issue to come to DSS quick for intervention? Wisdom is profitable to direct to. Now you have only told the kidnappers to take precaution. I don't understand. I'm telling you, this kind of information is not what you come outside and open your mouth. I keep saying it. There are things you don't come outside. You have code now. The military, I want to believe that the military too have their own code. It's not everything you come outside and just state it out to the public like that for them to listen to you. Alright. I still believe that people in government and some big names in Nigerian political cycle are behind the kidnapping happening around. You might hear, you are correct. Maybe only you. Me too. Alright. I still believe that people in government, okay, I think I've said that before. All you in government are bad and corrupt. If not, how did the thieves and kidnappers know where they are? The SIM card, they don't have the BVN. I beg you should shine your eyes. Talk. Do they tell you that the government are not involved? Of course they're involved now. This man Momo, sure, they run mans like Abulegbata, really. This is our intelligence. You shouldn't have said it publicly. Just expose one deep secret that could have saved many. Now the kidnapped are in danger. They tell you. I don't know why some people are so quick to say some things outside. Is it not foolishness to expose strategies that should have been sent to the DSS and other law enforcement agencies on social media? Now, wow. This statement just exposed the inefficiency of these leaders. If marking the ransom is to get the culprits, why can't the government be paying this ransom with the so-called marked money to get them? And how many did they get and what has been their fate till date? Alright, this statement, okay. What happened to this perpetrator after arrested? Is every one of us in Nigeria have the right to Central Bank of Nigeria to mark the money? Our government is our problem. His government officials, both past and present, are the ones sponsoring and aiding kidnapping in the country as a result of the money they have stolen from the public purse. How many days did it take to mark the money? If I were to be a common man, it is last until the victims are killed. It is better to prevent the kidnapping than to wait to catch the kidnappers. Both of them who are bold enough to talk about the governors have done for us. The masses of this country should not fear. Bring it up. This is the time. Just look. Alright, those of them who are bold enough to talk about the governors have done to us, the masses of this country should not fear. Bring it up. This is the time. All right. All right. Fools, all the security reports are making our Nigerians mentally is that no accident is asking the security agents, these ones which are caught, did not tell you their sponsors. Their sponsors now is the one calling. He's the one. Okay. All right. The politicians are worse than the kidnappers. They stole billions using their position rather in office to cover the illicit act. Many governors impoverished their civil servants with half a no salary, like Governor Yaya Bello and others. Ministers should etiquette the travel to states where there is no airport. President promised masses but could not fulfill the promise after 7 months. Shameless NAS make themselves to rubber stamp because the corruption ideal is favoring them. APC top notch celebrating forgery in Kogi State. How many Nigerians have access to CBN strategy of tracking? All right. That the efforts used to attack and destroy IPOB and ESN by Nigeria security force will be channeled towards the growing kidnapping incident in the country. Now, what happened to the arrested criminals who kidnapped EMEFIELE'S wife? The judiciary with their cowardly prosecution is already. Nigerian are careless and reckless handling of security issues. Must still divulge so sensitive information on social media. My dear, I don't tire. Imagine my brothers, they call themselves security experts. How can you come out of media and start opening your mouth wide to tell the public the modus of operation used for kidnappers? I know when about Kyari arrested those kidnappers till today. He did not tell the media how he arrested them, but see these DSS retired bosses just saying rubbish. That is true, but if the victims' families are not impatient, the kidnap could have been abandoned like others. It is only or mostly when elite lives are kidnapped that acid squads are dispatched. May God help us, the helpless man. So why are people caught now? Stage play, they play. Stop kidnapping the poor, go to politicians to steal money. Kidnapping have been the business that if really government are willing to do the right thing, they would have made a law like dead by hanging or hanging or their hand and inside this whole thing, really.